home is good, mate.
What's the bag, Dad?
Are you all right, Mr.?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, Dad, I think I might get an early night.
Hmm? Oh, that's not a bad idea. I might do that myself. After all, I had 1 or 2 late nights myself this week. Nothing like good night's sleep to set you up for the next day, is there, eh?
That's right, Dad. A girl needs her beauty sleep.
See you in the morning.
Night.
Night.
Watch it, Nudge. Don't you watch it me, Simon. You know, I don't know what's got into you, mate.
Well, I'll tell you, Simon, that's the last time, the very last time I'm going to put up with it.
Put up with what?
You know what I'm talking about. I've been putting up with it for... How old are we?
18.
Thank you. For 18 years. We go out, you chat up 2 girls, and I always get the ugly one.
Nudge, that's simply nature's way. Law of the jungle. Survival of the sexiest.
Well, why can't you ever chat up 2 good-looking ones?
Because they don't come in sets like that. These are people we're talking about, not salt and pepper shakers.
Well, I don't get it. Why do good-looking girls always have ugly friends?
It's protective coloration. It makes the good-looking one look even better, so they attract more blokes.
Well, why should the other one go along with that?
Because you wouldn't get a bloke by herself.
Still don't follow.
Look, it's simple. A couple of guys come over and chat up the good-looking one, right?
Right.
So, the good-looking bird goes out with the good-looking bloke, and the crook-looking one ends up with another good-looking bloke.
That's not what you were going to say.
Boy, what's all this noise? I'm trying to get some sleep.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Kelly, but I've had it. Well, actually, I haven't. That's what I'm angry about.
Nudge, what are you angry about?
Simon has been doing this to me for...
18 years.
Thank you. For 18 years. He always leaves me saddled with the ugly one, and tonight was the last straw, and I said, that's it. I've had it. Our friendship's over. I'm going home, and I did.
Well, what are you doing here?
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought you ought to be the first to know.
Well, thank you, Nudge. I'm flattered.
Besides, when I get angry, it makes me hungry.
You didn't even look.
And if I don't get anything to eat, it makes me hungrier. And then I get angrier. And then I get hungrier again until finally I start digesting my own body.
You mean you could just disappear from the inside out?
Probably.
Look, Simon, Nudge is your best friend. I'm asking you to help him.
Dad, that's a big ask.
Well, surely just once you could set him up with a good-looking girl. I mean, there's got to be a girl somewhere who's right for him.
Dad, take a look at him.
All you got to do is find the cave she's living in. Deb, have you seen my book?
What did it look like, Dad?
It's got a ship on the cover.
All your books have a ship on the cover.
Yeah, well, this is an old ship.
Well, that narrows it down.
Oh, that one. Well, I put it away.
Where?
On the bookshelf, I think.
Where on the bookshelf?
I don't know, somewhere in the middle.
Oh, what'd you put it in here for? I'll never find it amongst all these books. What'd you put it in here for?
Well, where'd you expect me to put it? In the canary cage?
Did we get a canary?
No.
Are we getting one?
No.
No.
Well, next time we haven't got one and we're not getting one, can I be told?
Jenny, that didn't make sense.
You should hear this conversation from where I'm sitting.
Dad, it might be in your room.
Oh, I don't know why women have to put things away.
Nudge, you can't have that.
Well, of course I can. It's a word.
What word is it?
Vlad.
That's not a word.
Of course it is. In the Phantom, Prince Vlad is ruler of the little people.
Dad, you know the rules. No proper names.
Well, it isn't a proper name. Who ever heard of anyone called Vlad? And that's a triple word score and I get lost for V.
Well, I don't know why you're here anyway, Nudge. If you're not talking to Simon, why aren't you at your place?
Well, that'd be a waste of a good shunning, wouldn't it?
What?
Well, if I'm at my place, he won't know whether I'm talking to him or not talking to him, will he? But if I'm here, then he'll know he's the one I'm not talking to, all right?
Well, it doesn't make a lot of sense if he's not here, does it?
No, well, I never said my plan was perfect. But when he finally walks through that door, then he'll know I'm not talking to him.
Oh, g'day, Nudge.
Oh, hi, Simon. Oh, no!
What's the matter?
Oh, I just spoke to you. Oh, no, I did it again. Oh, I'm still doing it.
Strike 3, you're out.
Nudge, wait till you hear what I have to tell you, then you'll forget about not talking to me.
Please inform your brother that he's under a total nudge ban. I've sent him to carpentry.
Carpentry.
Yeah, there too. Tell him nothing he says will induce me to utter another word to him. Ever.
Tell him that I've got him a date with Solva Alvarani.
You have? Oh, that's incredible.
Who is Solver Elverani?
I don't know. It sounds like some obscure Swedish movie.
Deborah, I still can't find my book.
Dad, look at the kitchen or the laundry.
The laundry? Why would anyone put a book in the laundry?
Maybe it was a dirty book.
You be quiet.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, have you heard the good news? Simon's lined me up with Solver Elverani.
Solver Elverani? Sounds like a skydiving team.
Solver is just the most gorgeous girl on the planet.
You're joking.
Oh, she is so incredibly gorgeous looking that she has 3 ordinary gorgeous girls screening her phone calls.
Yeah, and she only goes out with the coolest, most sophisticated guys.
Well, how'd you get her to go out with...
She hasn't seen him.
Let's see, where can I take her?
That's all organised. She's going to Sandro's.
To Sandro's?
Sandro's, is that good?
Dad, Sandro's are so classy, they spell it with an X.
Oh, so it's really Sandrox.
Other way round, Dad.
I can't afford to pay for dinner at Sandro's. Could all you make at the Pizza Hut?
Nudge, you were the one who wanted to play in the big league. If you want to play, you've got to pay.
Oh, but I need a second job to pay for dinner at Sandro's.
Oh, I think you're exaggerating, Nudge.
Mr. Kelly, this is not one of your run-of-the-mill ordinary restaurants. At Sandro's, they have all these extra things that cost you extra.
Like what?
Like knives and forks.
Go ice skating?
Jenny, can Cassie and I go ice skating?
Oh, I didn't know you liked ice skating, Mr. Kelly.
Be quiet. Look, Jenny, you can't go like that. Go and put a jumper on.
It's all right, Dad. I'm not cold.
Look, Jenny, you're going ice skating, remember? Ice is cold. If ice wasn't cold, you'd be going swimming. Now, go and put a jumper on.
But I don't have one.
Of course you do. Why don't you wear the one that I bought for you? You know, the baked bean coloured one.
But it doesn't fit me.
Oh, of course it does. I only bought it for you a couple of months ago. Nudge, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm looking for a second job, Mr. Kelly. I told you I'm going to need one.
Well, why don't you do that at home?
Oh, because the job's always taken if I do it at home.
Why?
Well, because Dad buys the paper one day late.
Why?
Well, because it's cheaper that way. And besides, then he can tell Mum that the job's already taken.
See, I told you it doesn't fit me.
Oh, Jenny, when did it shrink like that?
Didn't shrink. It's always been this size.
Oh, so it's your fault. You've been growing again.
Well, how should I know? Who notices?
Oh, all right. You've been growing again and you haven't told anyone. Come on, when did this happen?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe when I was asleep. What's the matter?
Well, Jenny says she's been growing again and she did it when she was asleep.
Well, that'd be right, Mr. Kelly. I mean, it's a well-known fact. People do grow in their sleep.
Oh, don't be so stupid.
That's not stupid. That'd explain why you never notice yourself growing.
Yeah, that's why your feet stick out of the blankets in the morning.
I don't believe it. Somebody's opened a tin of idiots in my living room.
Jen, why don't you bend your arms like that? Yeah, and then it won't look so small.
Oh, look, you've got a stain on here. You spilled baked beans on yourself again.
Oh, well, I'm sure it wasn't her fault, Mr. Kelly.
But she's always doing it. I mean, how could you keep growing so quickly when 50% of her food misses her mouth?
Well, I know what. Why don't you put your hands over the stain like that, and then nobody will ever notice?
The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Dad, can you show me the ice skating ring?
No, I can't, Jenny. I'm busy. I'm not your personal chauffeur, you know.
I know.
Oh, I could run her down in my motor scooter.
Betty, you've run enough people down on your motor scooter.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I could take her in the Volkswagen and I've got a job interview close to the skating rink.
Oh, great. Thanks, Nudge. Just make sure she wears a seatbelt.
Oh.
You do have seatbelts in the VW, don't you, Nudge?
Oh, yeah.
And then?
We just don't have any seats.
Oh, Simon, who was that on the phone before?
Oh, yeah, it was only Nudge, Dad.
Oh, did he say how the interview went?
Oh, yeah, he got the job. He was really pleased.
Good for him. What is it?
We said it was a marketing position and the prospects are really good.
Nudge in marketing?
Well, sometimes you underestimate Nudge, you know.
Simon, it would be very difficult not to underestimate Nudge. He's one of the world's great underachievers.
Well, at least he had the nous to get a job. And that'll probably be him. And I bet you when he tells you about his job, you're going to be really impressed. You're not going to be really impressed.
Good evening, Simon.
Dad, don't come in here. Oh, too late.
Oh, my God, it's Big Bird! Hey, it's
Bring Bert and Ernie and all your friends with you? Of course not.
Stop saying Clark.
Just called in to tell us the sky was falling, did you? Hey, no, Josh, be careful. I saw Foxy Loxy lurking in the backyard.
This is for my new marketing job, Mr. Kelly. I'm working for Alabama Drumsticks.
Oh, working for a music store.
It's a takeaway chicken place, Dad.
Yeah, I have to walk around promoting it. I've got to say, Alabama Drumsticks beat the legs off the others.
Why are you clucking at the end of every sentence?
Oh, I'm just getting into character.
Well, don't cluck around here.
Oh, it's a really good job, Mr. Kelly.
Yeah, I bet they don't pay you chicken feed.
No, the money's really good and there's lots of opportunities for advancement.
Exactly. I bet they could promote you to rooster.
Dad, stop these chicken jokes.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. I'll stop these foul yolks. Sorry. I'll go and lay the table. No, sorry. I couldn't resist it.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm really serious about this, Mr. Kelly. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up.
Well, at least you know the pecking order. Sorry. Come on, Jenny, get a move on.
Coming, Dad!
One of these days I'm going to kill Nudge for inventing that stupid doorbell.
Oh, I'm not too late, am I?
No, you're not late. You're 2 days early. What are you doing here on a Saturday?
We're going shopping.
Who's going shopping?
Debbie and Betty and Meg.
Hang on, I thought we were going shopping to get you more clothes.
That's right, Dad. That's why Betty and I thought we'd better come along.
Oh, I'm perfectly capable of buying clothes for Jennifer.
Yeah, but you buy the more baked bean colour.
Well, if Jennifer got a higher percentage of food in her mouth, I wouldn't need to do that.
And you always buy them too big.
Well, parents are supposed to do that. I do that so you'll grow into them. This is all your fault, you know.
What's it got to do with me?
Well, if you hadn't stopped growing, she'd be able to wear your hand-me-downs. As it is, in a couple of months, you'll be wearing her hand-me-ups.
Well, if you're buying them, I'm not wearing them.
Well, I am buying them. I am in charge of this shopping expedition, and I do the choosing.
But, Dad...
No, if I let them buy you stuff, they'll do something silly.
Like what?
Like buy you things you like, things that fit you.
Heaven forbid.
Well, somebody's got to think of these things.
Look, can we go? I'm not getting any younger standing here.
Okay, let's go.
Dad, one thing. Please stay close.
What do you mean, stay close?
Well, you know what you're like in shopping malls, Mr. Kelly. You get lost.
Oh, I do not get lost. I know my way around shopping malls. I'm an architect. I design them. And architects do not get lost.
I can't believe he got lost again.
Do you think we should call the police?
No, we'll come back when he's hungry. I don't know why he does this. I mean, he's got no sense of direction in a shopping mall. He's hopeless.
I'm going to try my new clothes.
All right. Before anybody says anything, I want to make it perfectly clear. I knew where I was at all times. I was not lost.
Dad, you're lost.
All right. I'll admit it. I was lost. It wasn't my fault. It's not fair.
What's not fair, Mr. Kelly?
Well, you put women down into a shopping mall they've never been into before, and they instinctively know where to go. It's like rats in a maze.
I beg your pardon?
Have you ever seen rats in a maze? The females find their way out immediately, but the males get confused, run around in circles until their arteries harden, then they drop dead.
Anyway, Dad, the shopping went a lot smoother once you've gone.
What did I do wrong?
Oh, Mr. Kelly, every time we find something nice, you'd say, do you have it in baked bean?
Yeah, Dad, baked bean is not a fashion tone this season.
Well, at least it's practical. Anyway, I hate shopping, and Nudge didn't make things any easier.
Nudge? Was Nudge there?
Yes, everywhere I went, he was leaping out at me in his chicken costume, offering me an Alabama double whammy.
What? I said, Alabama double whammy.
You get 4 legs for the price of 2.
How can they afford that?
Oh, I don't know. They probably invented a chicken with 4 legs.
Yeah, they have. It's got a cockerel spaniel.
Give me a hand getting changed.
Nudge, what are you doing? You're supposed to be meeting Solver in 30 minutes.
I know. That's why I came here from work to change. Can you lend me a tie? All mine are gravy-coloured.
Yeah, sure. Just get a move on.
Well, I'd go a lot faster if you'd give me a hand with this.
Oh, okay.
Steady on, will you? Take it easy.
Well, the zip is stiff.
Well, don't force it. That's why they fired the last guy. Tore the suit.
Do you want it undone or don't you?
Yeah, well, just be careful. Colonel Alabama said that the...
Colonel Alabama?
Yeah, he's the head of Alabama Drumsticks. He said the next person who damages the chicken suit gets to buy a new one, and they're $300.
Well, it won't come undone.
Well, just be careful.
Oh, damn it. Your T-shirt's caught in the zipper. Look, I'm going to have to break it.
No way, unless you've got $300.
Well, how do you expect to get out of the suit?
No, there's a zipper on the other side. Get that undone.
Well, why didn't you say so? Why do you let me waste all that time trying? Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Your T-shirt's caught in this one, too. Nudge, can't you do anything right?
Me? I'm not the one who did it. You're the one who jammed both the zippers.
I'm going to have to cut it off. There's no other way.
We are not cutting it.
Well, how do you expect to get out of it?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to think of something.
I trust we're enjoying our dinner. Mr. Naritas has not arrived yet, madam?
No, he left a message to say that he'd be a little delayed.
I shall show him to the table the moment he arrives.
You'll recognize him as soon as he comes in. I've been told all about him. He's tall, good-looking, urbane and suave, incredibly sophisticated.
Then this possibly is not him, madam.
Hi, I'm Nudge. Delighted to meet you, Solver.
What was that?
I believe it was a peck on the cheek, madam. Would you care to sit down, sir? Or perhaps you'd rather perch on the back of the chair?
No, this is fine.
This is urbane and sophisticated.
Oh, I don't understand.
Can I get you some hors d'oeuvres? Grit? Cuttlefish bone?
Would you excuse me? I just have to go and fix my makeup.
Excuse me, could you help me out, please?
I shall try, sir.
What exactly do urbane and sophisticated mean?
Usually, sir, they refer to people who are not wearing chicken suits. We are aware, are we, sir, that we are wearing a chicken suit?
Of course I am.
Oh, bully, that's one for our side. Now, the big one. Why?
Because I'm stuck in it, all right?
Ah.
Now, look, I reckon if I take no notice of the fact I'm wearing it, and you take no notice, she won't take any notice. What do you think?
I think you're a very brave man, sir.
Well, it's worth a try.
I am not sure.
There's a big tip in it.
It's worth a try.
Right, now, here she comes. Now, remember, don't mention anything about chickens, and we might just get away with it.
Your secret is safe with me, sir. Now, may I get you the menu? Perhaps Madam would care to have a look at it. Look at it!
Do you have a vegetarian menu?
I beg your pardon?
I'm a vegetarian.
Well, of course you are, most chickens. No, I mean, people like you are vegetarians, aren't you?
Is there anything you recommend?
The speciality of the house is poulet argentin, madam.
Poulet, isn't that chicken?
No, it's not chicken. There is no chicken. Did you say chicken?
No, not me, no.
Forget the poulet. It's off. Have the beef. It's totally chicken food.
Would you care to dance?
No, thank you, sir. I have to work.
I never heard.
Would Madam care to dance?
With you?
No, with the chicken. With him.
What do you reckon? Do you think it's working?
I don't think she suspects a thing, sir. But do be careful. The people at the next table are from the egg board. I think they're getting suspicious.
I don't understand it. I just simply don't understand it.
Simon, could you simply not understand it a little more quietly, please?
Dad, do you understand it?
No.
Well, I certainly don't understand it.
What's so hard to understand?
Oh, Solver is just the most sophisticated, hard-to-get girl in the state. And she's been ringing you up every day for a week.
So?
So, you took her out dressed as Foghorn Leghorn.
I told you once she got used to the idea.
I said she loved it.
How could she love it? Dad, how could she love it?
Don't ask me, boy. I say don't ask me. Ask the chicken.
Well, while we were dancing, she finally asked me why I was wearing the chicken suit.
And?
I said, doesn't everybody? And she thought I was the coolest, most outrageous person she'd ever met.
Now you're going to the society ball. You'll probably get your photo in the paper.
Yeah, and have you to thank.
Oh, don't you thank me.
Oh, that'll be her now. Oh, could you answer the door, mate? She's coming all the way over here to pick me up in her father's limo.
You wearing a chicken suit?
Who doesn't everybody?
She's mad about me.
Is a Gary Riley production for the Australian Television Network.
Where's Dad this morning? Isn't he running late?
Yeah, I tried to wake him up, but he just groaned at me and rolled over.
I wonder what's made him so sleepy.
Oh, he was up half the night watching the cricket.
Oh, well, no wonder he's still asleep. That game is so boring.
Well, I don't know. It can get pretty wild at times.
When?
Well, last night they said there was the bowler with one short leg, one long fine leg, and one that slips waiting for a tickle. I mean, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone any weirder than that.
Oh, morning, everyone.
I take that back.
Hey, do you guys remember Kenny McCracken?
No.
He went to the local school.
What about him?
Oh, well, he's got this great rock band, and they've got a big live show on tomorrow night.
Is he any good?
Is he any good? Have you heard of In Excess and Crowded House?
Well, of course I have.
Well, so is he.
No, that's hardly a recommendation.
Oh, but Kenny's group is really good. They have a sensitive, caring approach to rock and roll.
What are they called?
The Black Deaths.
Very sensitive. Where are they playing?
Well, at a pub called The Dragon.
Oh, you want to go see them?
Are you kidding? That place is a blood house.
Oh, come on. What can be so dangerous about a rock group playing at a pub?
Their official fan club.
What do they do?
Well, if you're not an official fan, they club you.
Well, if you guys don't want to go see the Black Deaths, I'll go myself.
You can't go to a place like that by yourself.
Well, I might run into someone I know. You know, with any luck, they'll be driving a cement truck.
Hey, how are you?
Jenny, it's good to see you.
I've got to go to school. Will I see you when I get home?
Hi, Nudge. Hi, Simple Simon.
Isn't she great?
Hilarious. How did you get here, Elaine?
Oh, I used to ride down in a truck. You hitched? Yeah, a couple of guys picked me up at the Bathurst turnoff. I thought she was the Bathurst turnoff. Nudge, I left my bag outside with the guys. Will you be sweet and go and get it for me?
Yeah, be right back.
Who are these guys? Do you know?
Yeah, they're friends of mine. A couple of Bathurst boys. I see. Does the warden know they're out? Tell me, Debbie, how are the other 6 dwarfs?
Oh, boy, those two, they're a heavy bunch.
Yeah, but I can handle them. They're mad about me. Most men are. Yeah, you know the secret of your success with men, Elaine? I give in. Got it in one.
Mr. Kelly.
What are you doing, you maniac?
Oh, that wasn't a very good one, Mr. Kelly. Did you have to open your mouth like that? Let's do a proper one, okay? gone red.
Betty, will you put that camera down? What are you doing?
Oh, there you are. I am taking photographs of normal life in 20th century Chatswood.
You do that to me again, there'll be a photo of violent death in 20th century Chatswood.
Mr. Kelly, it's for my capsule.
Yeah, of course it is. What capsule?
My time capsule. I'm making a time capsule so that future generations can see what normal people were like in the 20th century.
Normal people?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, why'd you just take a photo of your nose?
Well, that'd be a photo of a normal 20th century nose.
Yeah, it's attached to a normal 20th century wooden head. What's all this nonsense about a time capsule?
Oh, it's not nonsense, Mr. Kelly. I read where scientists are burying time capsules so that people in 1,000 years can see what life was like in the 20th century.
Well, if all the scientists are doing it, why are you bothering?
Well, because they'll only put scientist things in, like diagrams and equations.
Equations?
Yeah. They won't have normal things that ordinary people want to see, you know?
Such as?
Such as, well, normal everyday things.
Like your nose?
Yeah, and then I'm going to put in things like what we used to eat in the 20th century, like a Chico roll.
Betty, how do you expect a Chico roll to last for 1,000 years?
Oh, well, I was going to wrap it in glad wrap, Mr. Kelly. After all, where will we be without glad?
Yes, were indeed. So, what else are you putting away for posterity?
Well, then I've got things we used to eat with in the 20th century. See? I got them at the Golden Lantern restaurant, real plastic chopsticks. And then I got these real balls too.
Oh, Betty, you can't put those in there.
Oh, it's all right. They used to belong to Uncle Herbert, but he doesn't need them anymore.
Because he's dead.
Oh, isn't it terrible? How sad. He was so full of life and vitality.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes sometimes.
When did it happen?
When what happened?
When did he die?
Well, how the hell should I know?
But he just told me he was dead.
Because you said he didn't need his false teeth anymore, I assumed it was because he was dead.
No, it's because he's a vegetarian. See, Auntie Marge mashes up all his veggies in the blender, so he doesn't need his teeth, just a straw.
Ah, the only way to get me work done is to send her out. Oh, let's get on with it.
Oh, Uncle Martin.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, my niece Elaine is here to see me. Yes, Elaine, what can I do for you?
Well, I've unpacked my things. I'm going out for a while. I just wanted to say thanks for putting me up.
No trouble. As I've always said, you're quite welcome here. Why are you in town anyway?
Oh, it's just something I wanted to get done.
Oh, yeah, you want to see a dentist or something, do you?
Yeah, something like that. Where's Betty?
Well, for all I know, she's in the backyard burying a Chico roll.
So if she gets hungry, she can always dig it up again.
Oh, hi, Elaine.
Oh, Betty. Listen, I'm sorry I missed the funeral.
Beg yours?
For the Chico roll. Have you buried it yet?
No, not yet.
I'll be down for some flowers. Bye, I must be going.
Oh, wasn't that nice of her?
Very nice.
Yeah. I wonder what she was talking about. Here you are, Elaine.
Thanks, Jen. No vodka?
No, I don't think we've got any. I can put some beer in it if you like.
Thanks, darling, but if it isn't spiked, I couldn't possibly.
The oranges are freshly squeezed.
Well, lucky them. Elaine, you can't be serious about this. Of course I'm serious. I'm going to have a tattoo right here. Don't you need your parents' permission or something? I'm getting a tattoo, not joining the Navy.
That's cool. Cher's got a butterfly tattoo. Are you getting a butterfly?
No, I'm going to have Steve tattooed on me.
Who's Steve?
Oh, he's my lover.
Steve? Who's Steve? Is he one of the guys who drove you down here?
No, they were Donnie and Buffer. They're mad about me.
They must be. They're back outside parked in the driveway.
What are they doing?
Oh, they're changing their tyre. They're changing one of theirs for two off a parked car.
Dear, I forgot. I promised to help them find some suitable accommodation. Well, the Hillview's just around the corner. Is that a motel? No, a kennel.
Elaine, would you like me to tell them to go?
Oh, no, thanks, Nudge. I better tell them. I'll be so disappointed to know I won't be able to see them again. I just hate to break their hearts.
That female. I just hate to break their hearts. Can you believe she's actually getting Steve tattooed on herself? Guess where?
In a tattoo parlour, I suppose.
No, tattoo on a leg, right here.
Well, you're just jealous. And when I'm bigger, I'm gonna get my boyfriend's name tattooed on my leg.
Well, if you're so keen to be like her, why wait till you're bigger?
Because I need longer legs. His name's Constantine Papadopoulos.
Well, looks like I'll be going to see the Black Death after all.
What? Well, what happened to make you change your mind?
Well, Elaine said she wanted to go, so I said I'd go along too.
Oh, great. You wouldn't go when I wanted to.
Well, you can come along with us.
No way. If she's going, I'm staying.
Nige, I don't think either of you should go. It's a rough pub.
Well, then she'll need me to protect her.
Nudge, she's using you. Can't you see that? She uses people all the time.
Oh, come on, Deb. She's not that bad. I mean, you've got to make allowances. She had a tough childhood.
Oh, come on, Simon. Stop making excuses for her. You hate her nearly as much as I do.
I don't hate her. I mean, apart from being a stuck-up, self-centered, opinionated, arrogant phony, she's not all that bad.
Well, I like her, and I'd like to go with her.
And so would I.
Jenny, what do you think you're doing?
Elaine is my role model.
I give you 5 seconds to knock off that nonsense, and I'm going to knock your block off.
What makes you think I'd be scared of you, Debbie? I'm nearly as big as you, so what makes you think I'd be scared of you?
I fight dirty.
All right, I was just asking.
Oh, screw it. What are you doing now, what?
Sorry, Mr. Kelly, did I startle you?
No. I'm used to being attacked by a red-headed robo-cop in my own kitchen.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Betty,
Yes, Mr. Kelly?
why have you got a camera stuck to your head?
Oh, no, Mr. Kelly, it's stuck to my helmet.
Yeah, well, with a head like yours, sometimes it's hard to tell. Camera stuck to your helmet.
It's really good, isn't it? I thought this would be much more exciting than photographs.
More exciting? More exciting for what?
For my time capsule, I'm going to leave a video inside showing scenes of everyday life in the 20th century.
Yeah, well, I can understand that, but why have you got the camera stuck to your helmet?
Oh, because it's more dramatic this way. See, this will be a Betty's eye view of the 20th century. I hired the camera and I super glued it on. Now, people of the future will see our century the way I see it.
What a sobering thought.
Wherever I look, the camera will see. See, Mr. Kelly, I am a camera.
No, Betty, this is a camera. You are a numbskull.
Oh, come on.
Hi, Elaine.
Oh, just continue to act normally. No, don't take any notice of me at all.
How do you act normally when you're being followed by a giant licorice chupa-chup?
Just ignore it, Elaine. Betty, go away. Go and video the office or something.
Oh, good idea.
It's the chick her role again, isn't it? Grieving for it's unhinged her mind.
Yeah, something like that. So, what are you up to tonight?
Oh, well, I'm going to go see this great band at the Dragon.
Oh, gee, I don't think that's the sort of place you should be going.
Of course it's not. Dad, tell her she's not allowed to go. Don't push it, Tinkerbell. Any moment now, the world might stop believing in fairies, and you'll disappear.
Look, Deb, it's not up to me to say what Elaine can and cannot do.
I can go anywhere I like. My parents trust me. Well, in that case, I'm going to.
No, you're not.
Dad, that's not fair. She's allowed
Yeah,
to
but
go.
that's between her and her parents. Between you and me, you're not going.
Fine. I won't go. I'll just go downtown tomorrow and get myself a tattoo.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to get my lover's name tattooed on my leg.
Your lover? All right, who is it?
I don't know yet.
This is so exciting, seeing my very own video on TV.
Well, what's it about?
I call it a Betty's eye view of traffic in the 20th century.
What?
Well, I taped it this afternoon when I was riding my motor scooter.
Well, come on, are we going to see this epic or not?
No, we're waiting for Elaine, when you know it. Sorry, everyone. I was just looking for some gel. I want to make my hair stand on end.
Oh, wait till you see the mob at the pub. You won't need any gel.
Come on, they can't be that rough.
I tell you, on your way and you have to write down the name of your group.
Well, that's easy. Black Death.
Your blood group?
Okay, all right to go now?
Yeah, well, without further ado, the life and times of Betty and her scooter. There I am, kicking the starter.
What are you doing now, Betty?
Now I'm kicking the motor. Now I'm looking for my shoe. Here we go.
No, it's...
Wow, what a ride!
Betty, how do you survive riding like that?
How does anyone survive with a riding like that?
Gee, that was a really interesting effect at the end, Betty, where everything went black. Is that what you call a fade out?
Now that's what you call a cement truck.
Well, thanks, Betty. That was extraordinary. Listen, don't wait up for me. I mean, you never know. I may not come home at all.
Yeah, we might. We might. What might we do?
Nudge, you're sweet, but I wouldn't want you to cramp my style.
Cramp your style?
Yeah, I might meet someone really interesting.
Well, I didn't want to go to the pub anyway. Who cares about Kenny McCracken and his rotten group?
Hey, Nudge, seeing as how you're going out anyway, I'll say we go to a pizza parlor.
Yeah, oh, good. Oh, seeing as how I washed and everything, be ashamed to waste it.
Well, we won't be like that. See ya. Bye.
Oh, that Elaine.
Now, Deborah, ever since Elaine arrived, you've been making sarcastic remarks. You've been aggressive, abusive, insulting, and I'm sure you've offended her deeply.
Great.
Deborah.
Well, I hope she has a lousy, rotten time at the pub.
Well, at least it's more exciting than what you're doing. I can fix that. I could show you my other video of my wonderful new invention.
Gee, Betty, I didn't know you were an inventor.
Oh, lots of things come off the top of my head, Mr. Kelly.
Already invented splinters.
What's your invention, Betty?
It's a seatbelt
Yeah, well, they already invented seatbelts right after splinters.
for motorbikes.
A seatbelt for motorbikes. How ingenious.
Don't you mean ingenious?
Definitely not.
It is so simple, I don't know why nobody ever thought of it before. I mean, you sit in the saddle, you've got your belt to the side, and you take it down through the rear wheel and up over the side and over your right. Easy.
Sorry, I didn't see you for a minute.
So, how was the show?
It was terrible. The noise, all that yelling and screaming.
Yes, I don't know how you can call that music.
Oh, no, that wasn't the group. That was me asking directions to the loo.
You're hung early. Weren't there any single men hanging around?
Well, there were these three bikies pestering me all the time. They wanted me to go home with them. But as I said, I don't fancy spending the night in the zoo.
You said that to three bikies? Very bright.
Debbie, dear, I can take care of myself. So I just left and caught a cab home.
Yes, I shouldn't have let you go there by yourself. I should have sent Simon with you.
Oh, Simon? He'd be a bit out of his league, wouldn't he?
Well, just the same.
Uncle Martin, I said I could look after myself, but I don't think it's fair for you to ask me to take care of Simon, too.
You're so sure of yourself, aren't you?
Yes, Debbie, I am.
Oh, hi, everyone. Bye, everyone. I've got to go, Mr. Kelly. See you.
Dutch, here. Heel. Stay.
What happened to you? You look like a walking garbage dump. Nudge, what happened?
Nothing.
Nudge. Where's Simon?
Simon? Which Simon would that be, Mr. Kelly?
Where's Simon?
What? Well, let me put it this way. He's not at the Pizza Hut.
Nudge.
It's all right, Dad, I'm here. I sent nudging to see if the coast was clear.
Oh, Simon, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What's been going on? You've obviously been fighting.
You've obviously been getting clobbered.
Elaine, that's enough.
I'm sorry, Uncle Martin, but this is the person you were thinking of sending to look after me?
And you're lucky he did.
Nudge, let it go.
What do you mean, Nudge? Lucky you did what?
Well,
Nudge, shut up.
Nudge, speak up.
well, those three bikies tried to follow you, but Simon stopped them, and they beat him up.
Simon stopped them.
Yeah, well, he thought we ought to follow you to the Dragon to keep an eye on you. It's just as well for you we did.
Well, Nudge, why didn't you help Simon?
He did his best, Dad.
Yeah, I said, if you want to fight my mate, first you've got to go through me.
Well, what happened?
They went through me. Yeah, they threw me into a garbage dump bin and locked me in.
That's terrible.
Well, I didn't panic, Mr. Kelly. I figured at least I wouldn't starve. And I found this Butte Reebok. Now I'm going back tomorrow to look for the other one.
Simon, are you mad taking on 3 bikies by yourself?
Dad, it's no big deal.
Oh, it's no big deal. You take on 3 gorillas and you say it's no big deal. What exactly did you do?
Well, I ducked, I weaved,
Yeah.
but mostly I bled.
What about the bouncers of the Dragon? Didn't they help you?
Well, they tried, but the rest of the gang joined in.
Well, what happened with the bouncers?
Well, I think they're still bouncing.
Well, I'm going to call the police. You can't
Dad,
go
just
around...
let it go. Look, the main thing is that Elaine's all right.
Hey, come on. What are you all staring at? It wasn't my fault.
Yes, she's all right. I suppose we have that to be grateful for.
Grateful? I'll give her grateful. Just give me 5 minutes alone with her. Simon?
Oh, hi, Elaine. Come on in.
Are you all right?
Well, now I know how eggs feel when they're scrambled. Oh, I'm all right. No lasting harm done.
Look, I'm sorry about last night.
Oh, it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, it was.
Well, yeah, actually it was.
Nobody's ever done anything like that for me before.
What about Steve?
Steve?
You know, Mr. Tattoo.
There's no Steve. I was just, you know.
Slinging it?
Yeah, lots of it. I'm not getting a tattoo done either. Although if I was, I wouldn't have Steve there, I'd have Simon.
I think a butterfly might be a bit more feminine.
Yeah, well. Look, I made you some breakfast, so thank you. This bacon, scrambled eggs, toast, coffee. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Apart from the scrambled eggs.
I left the tray on the wall. I'll just get it for you. Nudge!
Will you get a load of this? Someone left a perfectly good breakfast in the hallway.
Betty,
Yes, Mr. Kelly?
why are you sighing and huffing and puffing and slamming drawers?
Because I've lost something.
Well, you lose something every day. You call it filing.
But this one was important. It was mine.
Well, what is it that you have lost?
My videotape. You know, a Betty's eye view of traffic in the 20th century.
Oh, I can clear that one up for you. I took it.
You did? Why?
Well, you know that fellow I'm doing his 2nd story extensions for?
Yeah?
Well, he's an executive at a television station, and I took the tape to show it to him.
Did he like it?
Oh, Betty, he was speechless. In fact, he liked it so much he's going to show it on national television.
Romfrey Racing. Oh, Sports World Runner.
Darren Hinch, The Shame File.
Is a Gary Riley production for the Australian Television Network.
Dad, what's happening?
Just stand back. Do not enter.
What, do not enter?
Don't come in here. You'll interfere with perfection.
Dad, have you been drinking artificial colouring again?
No, Deborah, but I'm about to achieve nirvana.
Dad, the 20th anniversary of Woodstock has been and gone. Surely you're over nirvana by now.
Deborah, you're about to witness something that very rarely happens.
You're going to get a dishwasher.
No, I'm not going to get a dishwasher. I'm about to achieve the perfect weekend breakfast.
Well, if only I'd known, I would have thrown streamers.
You know what the secret of the perfect breakfast is? Timing. It's having everything ready exactly at the same time. See, the eggs have easied over, and the bacon has crispied up, last drops of coffee are trickling into the pot, and the toast is toasted to a turn.
Well, I'm so happy for you.
And now I'm going to eat it all myself.
Let's see, these will need a soak.
Oh, God, what are they?
They're my aerobic socks.
When did they die?
Oh, they're all right.
Oh, well, they may be, but I don't want them for breakfast. Oh, God, you could strip paint with those.
Dad, I've got to sort out this washing.
Oh, well, God knows what you're going to pull out of there next. Oh, look, excuse me, I'm going to have to go. I'll have you know, this isn't the way I intended to eat my leisurely weekend breakfast.
Oh, morning, Dad. No, for breakfast.
Hands off. It's mine.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
He didn't want to eat my gym socks.
Strange that way sometimes. Hey, what's that?
It's cold washing, Simon. Most people do it when their clothes get dirty.
That shirt isn't dirty.
Yes, it is.
Well, it shouldn't be because it's mine and I haven't worn it.
No, I have.
You've been wearing my clothes. Dad, she's been wearing my clothes again.
Oh, come on, Simon. You don't mind.
Of course I do. And do you know what I really, really mind? I really mind when I do mind and you say I don't mind. No, I really mind that.
You're a mind of information this morning?
Well, I'm fed up. She's always pinching my gear. You're her father. Do something.
Okay. Zip.
What are you doing? What?
Zip. I'm in the coldest silence. Zip.
Dad, we don't believe that anymore.
I haven't believed in the cone of silence since I was 6. All right, 13. I started to twig when I was 10.
Look on the bright side, Simon. While he's in there, he'll never hear about the big scratch you put on the side of the vulva.
Scratch? What scratch? Who scratch? Where scratch?
Ah, you didn't unzip the cone. See? I knew it was a fake.
Damn. Well, I'll do it retrospectively.
That doesn't work.
It does for the taxation department.
Dad, it's not fair that she wears my clothes.
Oh, come on, Simon. I didn't hurt them.
Hey, Dad, what's for breakfast?
Look, she's wearing them too.
Wearing what?
My clothes, that's my shirt. You got her doing this.
Well, you should take it as a compliment, Simon. Your taste in clothes is so good that everyone wants to wear them.
Everyone wants to sweat them up, you mean?
Simon, it is a scientific fact that girls my age do not sweat.
No, they just roll around in the mud. Now, give my shirt to Debbie to wash.
Oh, hang on. Why should I wash it? I didn't get it dirty.
Well, it's only fair. Use my other one without my permission.
Yep, sounds fair to me, Deb.
Well, I'm not doing everyone's washing.
Morning, everyone. Oh, good. You can do that while you're at it, Dad.
Hang on, Nigel. I'm not doing your washing too. Just Simon's.
Oh, fair enough. That is Simon's. I borrowed it.
No wonder I haven't got anything to wear. Everyone keeps taking my clean clothes.
Oh, no, it wasn't clean, mate. You had already had a good wear of it when I took it.
Nudge, that's disgusting. You mean you took a dirty shirt to wear?
Oh, well, I'm not stupid, Mr. Kelly. I'm not going to wear a clean shirt when I've got 3 tons of chook poo to move at the golf course.
Zip. Oh, Betty, there you are. Could you copy up those specifications on your desk, please?
Oh, the mail's come, Mr. Kelly.
Good. I'm glad about that. We'll deal with it later. Right now, I've got some urgent work to do.
But don't you want to see what came in the mail?
No.
Well, it was this.
Gee, Betty, somebody's glued all your rosary beads together.
They're not rosary beads. It's my special car seat for my sore back.
What sore back?
I've had a sore back for weeks, so I bought this new car seat to fix it.
Betty, I don't know how to break this to you. You don't have a car.
Yeah, well, I know. That's because some stingy, tight-fisted boss I know wouldn't buy me one.
So what are you going to do with the car seat?
I'll use it here, and it'll cure my back.
Oh, how can that cure your back?
Well, it's ergonomically designed. By an ergomaniac.
Oh, come on, Betty. You got it through that stupid mail-order catalogue, didn't you?
It is not stupid. Everything in it is made from materials developed for the space program.
Betty, why would the astronauts want something that looks like a belly dancer's lap?
Oh. I get bad bags too. I mean, all they do is sit around in those space capsule thingies going, hello, mission control. My back's getting really sore.
Betty, they don't weigh anything. They're in space. You know what space is, don't you? It's that lump of black empty stuff between your ears.
Scoff, if you will, Mr. Kelly.
Scoff, scoff.
But it makes no difference to me. These hundreds of tiny wooden balls will massage my back and thus cure my backache.
Well, Betty, apart from that useless contraption, did anything arrive in the mail?
Oh, yeah, just this. But it's only for you. I think it looks like an invitation.
Ah, I wonder what it is. Betty, this is addressed to me.
Oh, well, it's probably business, so it's probably for me too.
What do you mean it's probably for you too?
Well, I'm a junior partner.
You are not the junior partner.
I am so too. If I'm not, how come I got a company car?
You don't have a company car. You don't even have a car. You've got a motor scooter. It's not even a company motor scooter. It's a personal motor scooter. Ergo, maniac, you are not a junior partner.
Well, then I'm a senior employee.
You're a junior employee.
I'm both. And that's probably a business invitation to which I should be invited in my official capaciousness.
Betty, go and bang your head in a bucket. Will you look at that? I'd forgotten all about that. Hey, Betty, guess what this is?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kelly, but those of us with our heads bunged in buckets are not interested in playing guessing games.
Oh, stop huffing, woman. You know you're dying to find out what this is.
No, I couldn't care less.
All right, then.
What is it?
It's an invitation to the Architects' Golf Day.
Oh, terrific! When are we going?
We?
I love golf. I've never played it before.
We?
Yeah, well, we are both going, aren't we?
No.
Oh, what a shame you can't make it, Mr.
Betty, I think you're getting this all wrong. We are not going. I am going.
Well, I want to go too.
Betty, me go, you stay.
No, you go, I go.
You go, I go gaga. I go, you stay, okay?
Oh, but Mr. Kelly, but all the other architects are taking their secretaries.
All the other architects aren't taking their secretaries. And anyway, even if they were, I'm not taking you. Now get to work.
Very well then, I will go to my desk and I will try out my lower lumbar load reliever.
You what?
My lower lumbar load reliever. It lessens the load on my lower lumbar levels, thus soothing severe pain in seconds.
Why is this happening to me? If this happened to somebody else, I wouldn't believe it.
Now, just watch as in seconds the pain slips away from my body. It's working already. You think I need a seatbelt with this?
Right. Now, let's see. I remember how to play this game. Simple. Take one of these, and you hit one of these. I don't know how people win millions of dollars every year doing this. That was a practice shot, doesn't count. Right, this is a serious one. As Kelly approaches the tee, the gallery is hushed. Hush, gallery. Thank you. Now, this is a tricky shot. He's in a bad spot behind the coffee table. It'll take a powerful shot to get to the kitchen from here, but if anybody can do it, it's Thunderball Kelly. Ball is in a bad lie, and the old cigarette burned in the carpet. Kelly addresses the ball. Please return to Martin Kelly, Jacaranda Avenue, Chatsworth. Right, now, can Kelly pull out that thunderous stroke and get it through the survey onto the green, on the kitchen table, and...
He misses!
Nudge, what are you doing here?
Counting. That's one.
Oh, you can't count that. That was a practice shot.
That was a practice?
Yeah, because it was.
Why would anyone practice that?
Look, I haven't played for a few years, all right? I'm just waiting for everything to come back to me.
From the look of it, Mr. Kelly, it's got a long way to come. Why are you practicing golf anyway? That was golf you were practicing, was it?
Of course it was. What do you think it was?
Oh, I thought it might have been hockey, or you might have been trying to kill a snake.
Nudge.
Or maybe chopping firewood.
Nudge, shut up. There are many different ways to hit a golf ball, you know.
I know, Mr. Kelly. Since I've been working at the golf course, I've seen many different golf styles.
Right.
And that isn't one of them.
Listen, instead of criticising, why don't you try and help?
Mr. Kelly, how can I help? How can anyone help?
Well, look, you spend all day at the golf club. I mean, you must have seen the pros giving lessons.
Yeah.
Well, haven't you picked up any hints? I mean, what would a pro say to a golfer like me?
That'll be $25 in advance.
Oh, come on, Nigel. I've got to play at the Architect's Golf Day. Give me some hints. How can I win?
Have you considered cheating?
Come on, Nige. You've seen for yourself that I need help.
All right, grab your clubs and we'll go across to the park and hit a few. Yeah, and miss a few.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Kelly, I did my best. I still think you should consider cheating.
Oh, come on, Nige. I wasn't that bad. Well, OK, I was that bad. But I was getting quite good towards the end, wasn't I? I mean, the one I hit was really good, wasn't it?
Hey, said Mr. Kelly, you got a problem with golf.
I know what it is. It's these clubs, they're no good.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're too short. They don't reach the ball. That's because I bought them a few years ago.
Oh, were you shorter then?
No, I was younger then. It was easy to bend. I need some new clubs. That's what I'll do. I'll buy myself a new set of clubs. What are those super duper clubs they have nowadays? What are they called?
Oh, well, the best ones are pings.
Pings, yeah. I'll get some of them. Pings, yeah.
Mr. Kelly, your game stinks. You should get pongs.
How'd you do at school?
Same as ever. Hopeless. Can you pass me the milk, please, Dad?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Just having an afternoon snack.
But they're ice bubbles.
Yeah, I know.
Why do little kids do that? Why do you have breakfast cereal in the middle of the afternoon? It's ridiculous.
Is it?
Yeah, where'd you learn such a thing?
From you?
From me?
Yeah, you used to do it all the time.
Did I?
Yeah, you used to say, I love the smell of rice bubbles in the afternoon.
Well, in that case, I better have some.
All right, Debbie, what do you call this?
This is a trick question, isn't it, Simon? I'm tempted to say a shirt, but that would be too obvious.
It's my shirt. That's what it is.
You should have trusted your instincts there.
And what colour do you call this?
I think you should go for it this time.
Lavender.
It's lavender.
That's what I said! What do I win?
And why is it lavender?
Well, that's simple, Simon.
You're right, Debbie. It is simple, Simon.
You stay out of this, Jenny. All right, Deb, explain why it's lavender when it used to be off-white.
Well, it's still off. It's just sort of off lavender.
Who wants lavender, on or off?
Come on, it's a very fashionable colour. I've got a lot of lavender gear.
Well, why do I have to have a lavender shirt?
Simple, because I washed it with all my gear.
Debbie, I don't want to wear a lavender shirt. How am I expected to wear a lavender shirt?
Just flap your wrists and mince a lot.
Debbie, you're supposed to wash this shirt, and now you've ruined it.
Oh, come on, Simon. It's no big deal.
Hey, hang on. What's that you're wearing?
Oh, there's signs of something I threw on.
Yeah, you threw it all out of my cupboard. I've told you not to wear my things.
Oh, come on, Simon. Think of me as doing you a favour.
Well, how do you figure that out?
Well, if I wasn't wearing it, Debbie would have gotten it and turned it lavender.
What was that?
Oh, it's the great white gummy shark. He's practicing golf in the living room.
Anyone see my ball?
See it. It nearly took my head off.
Oh, well, no harm done. All's well that ends well.
Dad, how many times have I told you if you're going to play these rough games, don't play them in the house?
Oh, sorry. I just got a bit out of control with my pitch and run shot.
It was more like a hit-and-run shot.
So, anyone seen my ball?
I still want to know why it's turned lavender.
My ball has turned lavender.
I told you. I washed it with my lavender jumper.
Oh, well, that's typical, isn't it, Deb?
I beg your pardon?
Well, I hit my ball in here and you take it and turn it lavender.
Not your ball, my shirt. And look at it. How am I expected to wear this?
With both hands on your hips?
Right, Deb. Either get it back to its original colour or buy me a new shirt.
All right, Simon, calm down. I'll buy you a new one. How much did it cost, anyway?
$95.
I'll get it back to its original colour.
Has anyone seen my ball?
Here it is, Dad.
Don't touch that.
Well, don't you want it back?
What, and take a penalty stroke? No way. I'm going to play it where it lies. I've enclosed a revised costing for the new section. Yours faithfully, Martin Kelly.
Architect.
Architect. Damn, missed again. Pencils down, finished. Read that back, please, Betty.
Very well. To Jeffrey Gardner, Gardner and Russell, I know the address, I know the address.
Betty, you don't have to say that twice.
Mr. Kelly, you do shortcut your way and I will do shortcut my way, okay?
Oh, get on with it.
Dear Jeffrey, I received your letter yesterday and I have already implemented the changes you suggest. Oh, how did that miss?
What?
I think the entire project is now on the right track. Oh, come on, God, let me get just one.
Betty!
Let me know if there are any further ideas you would like to incorporate. Why would grown men spend their days playing with idiotic games? I have enclosed the revised costing of the new section. Yours faithfully, Martin Kelly.
Architect.
Architect, oh, damn, missed again.
Oh, come on, Betty. You knew I didn't want you to write those down.
Mr. Kelly, I can't help it. If you say them, I shortcut them.
Yeah, well, just make sure you leave them out when you type up the letter. Now, how about some coffee?
Oh, very well.
Oh, Betty, that was going to go in. You did that on purpose. Come on, you did that just to annoy me, and don't you deny it.
Don't blame me, Mr. Kelly. You said you wanted coffee.
Oh, yeah, but you have to use my practice mug. What's wrong with these?
Well, you've already practiced on those.
Eh? Oh, yeah. I think I was just putting a bit too much into my shot.
Yeah, you got a hole in one and a hole in the other one. Mr. Kelly, don't you think you're carrying this golf thing a bit too far?
No, Betty. I mean, all it takes is one really good shot, and then you're hooked. Or in my case, sliced.
Well, don't you think it's a bit silly, a grown man chasing around a little white ball and hitting it?
Well, it's just a silly grown woman sitting on a bunch of wooden beads expecting it to cure her aching back.
But it is. My back's much better.
Oh, how could it? I mean, you'd be better off pulling that thing apart and making worry beads out of it and selling them at the local market.
Well, believe it or not, my back is feeling a lot better now.
Oh, how could it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a natural magnetism drawing the pain out of my back.
It's made of wood. Wood isn't magnetic.
Ah, you sure?
Yes, of course I'm sure. If wood were magnetic, we'd spend all day prizing your head off the refrigerator. Well, Madge, what do you reckon? You think I'm improving?
You know, Mr. Kelly, I reckon I've worked out how you can win this golf tournament.
Oh, yeah? What do I have to do?
Cheat.
Oh, thank you very much, Nudge. That's very encouraging. I am not going to cheat.
Why not? Look, I've been looking at the rules, and do you know what? I can't find anywhere in here where it actually says you're not allowed to cheat.
Well, they're not going to say that, are they? I mean, they can hardly say Rule 1, no cheating. I mean, it's understood when they set out the rules for you that you obey them.
All right, but if you won't cheat, maybe you should be aware of some of the more obscure rules of golf.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I could probably win a few holes that way.
Right. Oh, here's one. What is the ruling if you find your ball has been covered with fresh camel dung?
I haven't got the faintest idea.
No, and I don't think anyone else would either. The answer is you get a free drop.
Presumably, so did the camel. Can you try me on something a little less obscure?
Okay. Oh, how many strokes does it cost you if your ball is stolen by a band of marauding desert Arabs?
What? What's all this nonsense about camels and marauding Arabs? Can you look at this book? Oh, local rules, Royal Saudi Arabian Golf Club. Terrific. Very useful. Hi, Dad. How are things?
Fine. How's the great white wobbegong today?
Oh, terrible. The match is tomorrow, and I've hardly improved at all.
You haven't improved at all. You're washing again, are you, Dad?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Simon's shirt back to its original colour. Had it soaking in bleach all day.
So how did it go, Dad? Have you fixed my shirt?
Yes. Take a look. What, I've bleached it all day. There's not a trace of lavender there.
No, it's white. I don't want a white shirt. I want an off-white shirt.
Well, I can't be expected to fix that. Dad, how do you make a white shirt go off-white?
Sybil, let Nudge wear it for 5 minutes.
Simon, come and get your shirt.
Remember, Deb, I want off-white. Not pure white, not almost white, off-white.
That's what you got.
Yeah, that's it. Well, how did you manage it?
I don't think it was easy. First I dyed it light brown, then I spent the rest of the day bleaching and washing it back down to that colour. Must have done it 15 times.
It just appears to be just one problem.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Jenny!
Did you want me, Simon?
You can have this shirt now. It's your size.
I don't want it. It fits me. It's no good. Big and sloppy, you see. Not neat and perfect. Hey, Dad, how's the golf day?
Oh, not bad.
That's good.
Ta-da! The winner!
You won?
Believe it, how?
Ah, well, I had a perfect day. I could do no wrong.
Oh, come on, Dad, don't get carried away. We've seen you play. You hook, you slice.
You hack, you dribble.
Nevertheless, whenever I hooked or sliced, the ball always came out of the rough onto the green. Whenever I hacked or dribbled, the ball still went a long way. At one stage, the ball even bounced out of a bunker.
Oh, that's impossible.
I think I've invented a whole new way of playing.
Well, we did it, Mr. Kelly.
We? What do you mean we? Remember, you're the one that said I didn't have a chance of winning. You're the one who said my stroke was atrocious.
No, I'm the one who spent all day throwing your ball out onto the green.
Well, I suppose you'll have to get that trophy back now, Mr. Kelly.
Actually, Betty, I've been checking the rules and it turns out I wasn't cheating. Nudge was.
Yeah, but he was only trying to help you.
Oh, yeah, but so long as I don't know about it, the score stands. At least that's what the rules say.
And what does your conscience say?
It says I better give the trophy back. But I'll keep it just for tonight.
Yeah, you'll feel better about it, believe me.
Oh, speaking of feeling better, Betty, can I borrow your bead seat? I think I sort of ripped my back during a practice swing today.
Well, I'd like to help you out, Mr. Kelly, but...
Oh, go on, Betty. You know I hate going to the chiropractor. And the beads work for you, so I'd like to give it a try.
Well, you could. It's just that after it cured my back and everything, I did what you said.
Oh, what was that?
I turned them into worry beads. Sell them at the local market. Here, have a set.
Oh, Betty, these won't work. These won't cure my back.
No, but they might stop you worrying about the chiropractor.
Production for the Australian Television Network.